Alright, hello, welcome to the video, guys. We're going to be playing the SKODA T17, the SKODA T17 tonight. And this tank, I think this thing is going to kind of rival like the AMX 1375, right? This is the Tier 7 version of this vehicle, by the way, or this tech tree. We'll take a quick look at the tech tree. I'm not going to go into it all crazy, though, but you do have the SKODA T17, then I'm going to totally butcher the way these are pronounced, but I would just say Blesk, Selma, and Tesek. And I know that there's definitely a Czechoslovakian way, Czech way of pronouncing these vehicles, but that's the best I'm going to do briefly when I'm just speaking them in American, right? But these tanks are going to be pretty powerful. They seem very powerful for the most part. The SKODA T17 seems to be pretty much the weakest one. It doesn't really have that machine gun thing going on, although it does have a 5-round autoloader that does 100 damage per shot. The pen looks to be fine to me at tier 7. Good shell velocity on the APCRs, and the APs seem okay. And really, I think this thing is going to rival like the AMX 1375. I wouldn't say it's going to be better than the AMX 1357, but this thing is going to be pretty powerful. I've played 2 games in it so far. One was a damage game on El Haluf. I did 2,000 damage. The second one, we got Malinovka, and I did like 3K combined. Most of it was spotting. And so far, yeah, like the statistics are definitely very good for me, right? Again, 1301 damage and 1216 assists. So the first 2 games are looking good, which is usually the case with most of my tanks, and then I start playing it more and more, and I just get worse and worse, and it's the weirdest thing. But I threw bond vents on this thing just for now because it's brand new, and I think a lot of people are playing it. So I would like to get a slight advantage over your people that are just going to run standard equipment. But I'm obviously running just standard optics and standard low noise exhaust. It's tier 7. Like, I don't think you need to go all out. Like, obviously, when I play my tier 10s, I do go all out. T100 LT, obviously I have 2 setups here. And then the EBR 105, which this tank, man, oh my goodness gracious, has given me so many problems. I'm just not good in this vehicle, but I think I've gotten very unlucky as well. This is actually incorrect. Currently, I'm at like a 43% win rate and some change, right? The statistics check out, though. I mean, I'm doing like 3,100 combined. I don't think that's awful for the first like 137 battles I played. But look at my win rate in this thing, 43.8%. Like, this is just absurd to me. I don't know how this is even possible. I think I've just gotten very unlucky, though I have to say, I have to be honest with you guys, I am not comfortable playing this tank. It is different. Like, the EBR 105 is quite different. The wheelies, I should say, at tier 10, because this thing is so fast, it's very different than playing almost any other light, and it definitely has a learning curve, right? But anyway, guys, this isn't going to be about the EBR 105. I will definitely have a session in that video for you. I want to stay on topic here. Again, this vehicle seems to be pretty powerful, good aiming time. Gun depression is fine at -8, 0.35 dispersion. This is pretty balanced, I would say, given that this thing is an auto loader. The aiming time is very good, but your dispersion, yeah, you might miss a shot or 2 from a distance, right? Dispersion is not great, and obviously your DPM is not great, but you don't really want to concern yourself with DPM when you're talking about auto loaders, right? Because auto loaders are all about burst damage, and that's what you have in this vehicle. Hit points seems fine. This thing has clearly no armor, so be careful of HE shells. Concealment seems completely fine to me. I'm running just standard low noise exhaust. Obviously, we do have brothers in arms and full concealment here. So yeah, 44.23 seems okay to me. We can definitely run bounty low noise exhaust, but this seems fine, and the view range actually seems pretty gosh darn good compared to like the AMX 1357. Just running standard optics. I actually have low noise exhaust here. I could do that on the SKODA as well, but we have more concealment, 44.23%. Let's just see what this does. 476, 46%. Yeah, I think it's almost always worth it to run low noise exhaust in the scouting slot, just because you get another 2%, but with the optics, it's like, what was it? And we lost like 6 view range or something like that. So I think this is definitely going to be worth it running it like this. 46 now, 0.23% concealment, guys. 476 view range, and like, this is pretty incredible for just standard equipment. Keep in mind, though, I am running the bond vents, so that we're going to get a tiny bit more concealment and a tiny bit more view range out of that. Now let's move on to the crew, because crew changes have come into play here. I am running this thing with coordination. That increases your aiming speed when you spot someone, which I think is going to help with this vehicle in particular, because you definitely want to aim quick to be hitting people like as they're moving, especially if they're moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, if you can get all 5 shots off. It is every second, I believe, 1.33 seconds between each shell. So again, like you shoot the first one and then 1.33 seconds, bang, 1.33 seconds, bang. So a little over a second, and then you're just, it's like that's how this tank is going to work, which is very different than the tier 8, 9, and 10 that just sound like machine guns and they look insane. And I can't wait to get to them. But we have to mark this vehicle first, and I want to give you guys content on this vehicle first, because I knew, like, I'm probably going to post this video literally tomorrow. I'm recording it tonight and we'll post it tomorrow, which I never do. But I know people are like, Whirls, where's Whirls? We got to see the SKODA T17. You know, Whirls is our light tank guy. Where's Whirls? You know, with the SKODA T17. So here I am, guys. Surprise, surprise. A new light tank is coming to the game, and Whirls is going to showcase it for you almost immediately, because, like, this is what I do, right? But anyway, coordination. Then the bonus perks. Now we have these bonus perks, which apparently situational awareness is now a bonus perk. Vents is giving me another 0.71% to this, so that's helping. And this, I really like signal interception. It's basically just making Sixth Sense more efficient, right? The time to determine whether your vehicle has been spotted by the enemy is decreased by 0.81 seconds. This just means, like, almost a second sooner I'm going to know if I'm spotted or not. Brothers in Arms, guys, concealment recon. Brothers in Arms concealment snapshot, Brothers in Arms concealment smooth ride, and then engineer. I have the top forward and reverse speed of your vehicle are increased by just over 1 kilometer an hour. This was the only one that actually looked like it was going to be effective for this vehicle. The other one, you still have those other ones like clutch braking and stuff like that. I obviously have smooth ride selected. It's just what I do, right? Like, you're always going to want the less gun dispersion. I didn't think controlled impact would really be necessary for this vehicle over giving it another kilometer an hour, because one thing I forgot to note, this thing is kind of lacking speed. It doesn't have great torque and it doesn't have great top speed. Then again, most light tanks at this tier do not have great torque or great top speed. Maybe the, what's the Russian tank at tier 7? Why can't I think of it? I know it's the LTTB at tier 8. What is the Russian standard tech treat tank at this tier? The LTG. Yeah, that's slow as well. Pretty much all of them. Like the 1357 isn't that fast. The SP1C isn't that fast. Or SPIC. None of these vehicles are very fast, to be honest with you. So I think that's fine. Like, but I would still prefer to run what's it called, that engineer. And then up here we have quick aiming as well. This is another new one. Aiming speed and turret reverse speed is increased by 2.5%. Pretty standard there. I don't think I really need to explain that. And then minimum potential damage and minimum potential penetration increased by 2.39%. I love this, though I don't know how much it's going to come into play, because basically all this is doing is, say like 100 is your, I know it's definitely not for this tank, but just doing the math, actually it would be right, it's 25%, so it'd be like 75 damage is the minimum, absolute minimum damage you can do. And then obviously you have penetration roll too, which, let's just say if it were 100, again, it would be like 75 to 125, because I think it's 25% either way, plus or minus 25%. What the ammo tuning is doing is basically making it so that now it's going to be like, the minimum possible roll is going to be 77. I don't know how they round that out, 2.39%. So I guess it would be 78 if they round it up. So now instead of low rolling a 75, my maximum low roll will be a 77 or a 78 in terms of damage, right? Rather than 100. So that's all this is doing. But like, how often is that going to come into play? Because how often are you going to roll the bottom 97.5%, right? Like the chances of that happening are pretty much 2 in 100, 3 in 100. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I misunderstand this perk, but you guys understand what I'm saying here? But I kind of like it, because what it's doing is, like, say someone had 75 HP or 76 HP. I now know that it's 100% I will kill them if I pen. So that's really all this is doing. I think this is way more effective to take if you're in a vehicle like the FV4005, right? Because you have a potential minimum damage. I think it's 1750. Let me do the maths on this real quick, so you guys understand this perk, right? and why I think it's way more effective to take it on a tank that does way more damage. Your roll is 1750, so if you take 1750 and like multiply it by 0.75, your lowest roll would be basically 1312 or 1313, if I'm not mistaken, if I punched in my numbers correctly. This number would be a lot higher because now it would be a minimum of 0.77, right? So you take 1750, multiply it by 0.77, and now this is your possible 100% maximum low roll, which is like another 35 damage. So that's decent, right? Now, obviously, keep in mind that's with basically the biggest hitting tank in the game, right? So 35 damage, like, and then the chance that you actually end up hitting that low of a roll, right? Because now you have so many more numbers that you could possibly roll with a tank like the FE 4005, because it does so much damage, right? That your plus or minus 25% could be a whole host of numbers. I just don't know how Wargaming 100% calculates all this. Like, it's so much math, right? It's so much information I'm giving you guys. But I throw that on there, you know, and that's basically what I have. So we've talked about the crew, guys. We've talked about this vehicle quite intensely, actually, at the start of this video. And now we're going to get into the games, and hopefully all that makes sense to you guys. 11 minutes intro. Wow, it's probably one of the longest ones I will ever have, but you guys know that you can skip ahead to the games. This is YouTube that it's going to be on, right? So I'm not concerned. But yeah, a lot of updates going on, guys. 1.26, I mean, we got all these crew updates. This is a brand new vehicle. I want to give you guys a lot of information on this vehicle. And just so you understand some of these perks, I did go and watch Skill for LTU's video on it. And I like it. Honestly, I have to be honest with you guys. I will probably do a video on this as well about all the new perks like Skill for LTU did, probably this weekend. But I like them. I'm normally not very comfortable with the changes that Wargaming makes on this game. I just feel like they never want to listen to the player base, and people are always calling for like a new map or something like that, more balanced matchmaking, and they just never really do anything about the things that people want them to actually do things about. You know, and what can you do, right? Like we can't. It's not like we have a gun to Wargaming's head and like do this, do that, you know. So you know, there's that, but this is what's going to be exciting right now. People want to see this content with this new tank, and they want to see the new perks, and you know, they want to see all these things. So hopefully that all makes sense. This is going to be a 6-7 game. We're going to be on Outpost. Outpost is a great map for light tanks. I really like this one. I'm going to try and see where this other SKODA T17 is. We also have a Type 64 that has really good view range, and that's it. It's just the three of us for lights. So let's see where these two guys go, and I will adjust accordingly. And we do have this rollout camo on here. Kind of like it. I think SKODA's going to go down. Okay, to that bush. Very good. Me and the Type 64 will come up here. I'm not even going to bother taking shots at these guys. I don't think it's worth it. Actually, I'm feeling aggressive because both of their lights, or two of their lights, went to the mid. Let's see if we can get a little aggressive with this, huh? Let's take a chance. Okay, so SKODA, the third SKODA. Gonna knock this tree. There's FSV. That's fine for now. I know I'm going to be exposed. I'm just going to take a couple shots here. See if this FSV is going to poke me. Okay, SKODA can apparently hit me in the cap from here. That's wild. Can't believe I just missed that shot. Okay, I have to back up just a little bit. I have no support here. Okay, this was not a good play. This was just not a very good play. I thought I would be okay here, but we just had zero, absolutely zero support here. No one helped me. I thought maybe the Type 64 would come out and try and help me. But yeah, these guys just pretty much let me die here. So we'll just have to take the L, guys. I don't think this is a good play on my part, which is wild because normally I make very, very good plays. But we'll kind of just watch the rest of this one. I think our team's going to get slaughtered. I don't know what to say, man. I just don't think this team is very good. I tried my best. I think this tank is also a lot taller than I thought. Because, like, I was sitting here. I should have just stayed here. I'm trying to back up so I can kind of get a little bit better of an angle on this guy and give myself more time to reload. But we just, like, had no support here, man. I couldn't believe, like, nobody tried to help me here. I thought maybe the Type 64 would kind of help because they had two lights go to the mid, right? So I'm thinking, all right, we might be able to take advantage of this, but look at this, man. Like, look at this absolute slaughter. So this is why this is another reason why I always tell you guys to be really, really passive, too. You see how, like, I actually take a chance here? This is, like, one of the few times where, like, I take a chance. Normally you see me almost always just stop here, and we took a chance, and we paid the price for it, man. And there's no retreating. There's no running away, right? Like, we had no choice here. We just kind of had to eat these shots. Now, what I should have done is just play the DPM game with this FSV. That was my mistake. I tried to pull out here, and then the other SKODA was able to come up to here uncontested. I don't know how... He must have gotten, like, here or something. Or no, I'm sorry, like, right here. Because he was able to hit shots on me completely uncontested. I don't even know where he was. Maybe he was, like, in the mid or something. I don't know. Yeah, maybe he was from the mid. I think that's what ended up happening, actually. But yeah, I mean, this was just a slaughter, man. An absolute slaughter. So I'll have to play the next one good. Wild, man. Wild first game. But yeah, I should have just stayed here. And I was amazed that this guy could get a shot at me over the rock. That was wild, too. Oh, there goes my 100% win rate in this vehicle. All right, let's go again, guys. Let's try this again. We played very well today. I did play... it's going to count these two battles here. Or the first battle that I played today, I guess. The one spotting battle. But it's fine. I'm not really worried about it. We'll just add that to the session. Because after the first game that you just saw me play, I think anything to add would help after that first game, man. And that was the Malinovka game, the Mali game that I played this morning. I played a Mali game. I did very good. I did very good. 3,000 combined, I think it was. So, all right, let's give this another go. Let's just pretend the video starts now. And yeah, guys, I don't know what to say about that first game anymore, man. I really don't. Like, it's just unbelievable to me how unbalanced some of these games are, man. And how I'm just sitting here waiting for some help. And all people had to do was go to, like, that first rock, right? And they could have stayed safe and they would have had shots in the FSV. As long as I'm understanding the angles correctly. I'm pretty sure that's the case. And, like, no one even came to help. It's just wild, dude. It's just wild. I'm never going to get over how unbalanced the matchmaking is, you know, in some of these games. You know, I'm totally going to tell you guys when I make a mistake, and it was a mistake, but how fast that game was, man, and how, like, quickly I got outplayed, you know, is just amazing to me. Because it's a very rare mistake for me. I'm usually too passive. SKODA. I think there's a good amount of us here. There's the IS. Spotted or no? Doesn't look like it. This thing is the aiming time though, man. The aiming time is very good on this thing. That's what I'm noticing. Aiming time is very, very good. Okay, go down. I'm gonna drop down here and just knock this tree. Because I have a feeling that the M4 might try and poke this. So I'm just going to create a little pocket for myself and see if I can beat this guy to the punch. I have a feeling that he will try and poke this right here. I think he will. Let's see. Okay, there he is. I also really like coordination because every time you spot someone, it puts this coordination thing right in your face, so you know immediately, like just by the click to the noise, it like tells you you just spotted someone. What else can I do here, man? A46 is kind of where I would be if I wasn't sitting here. I don't want to get whacked from the back. I think I'd probably be spotted taking these shots anyway. What else can we do here? This game is boring me. Can we maybe try and go to the mid here? This thing just kind of lacks mobility, you know, compared to what I'm used to. Good, not spotted from that. I didn't really expect to be, but you never know. Like, just weird things happen to me with the game mechanics. Okay, there's the SKODA. These guys are going to get pressed, and it doesn't look like the Nashorn of the A46 is going to help. So now I need to try and run away from here. Good, good, good. Am I spotted by the M4? Okay. Guess I was. Try and wiggle out of here, best of my ability. Let me see if I can take out this SKODA. I'm not going to be able to fight this M4. I should have just ran away. Okay, maybe I will reload in time. How'd he stop there? What is this guy doing? Can the Achilles help me here? We're kind of screwed. Like, there's nothing I can really do in this situation. I wanted to run away, but this tank just doesn't have the mobility to do so. We're going to get pressed. Okay, IS. I'd like to focus. Okay, Chaffee first. And then I'm just going to try and get the SKODA before the IS hit me. Try and give my team as much of a chance as possible, but... Oh, man. Interesting games, man. I forgot the IS had such high damage per shot. The Su-100Y was full HP. Yeah, I just don't think this is a win. I wanted to run away from here. That's the thing, man. I could have done it sooner or earlier and put myself like here to spot for the team. But I kind of wanted to try and hold this as long as I could. If I were playing something like the T100 LT or the EBR 105, these are vehicles you can run away from. You have time to run away, right? But I'd almost rather like just try and fight it off at this point with the T17 because it just doesn't have the mobility really to get away. I mean, at least try and get safe, man. Jeez. I don't think this is a good spot for the KV-1S either. This guy's just running out in the middle of nowhere. Tier 7, Tier 6 and 7, man. This, I don't know what I'm expecting. Like, this is pretty standard, I think. We did 1620 damage, guys. 177 assists. Not a great start, man. That first game really pissed me off, too, because I could have been way more safe. Not that it would have made any difference in the outcome of the game, but we definitely could have had a better game, the first game. This game I'm okay with, though. We did do 1620 damage. I think that's pretty good. But this game, there's a chance if I... Oh, maybe not. I mean, these guys have a lot of... Oh, and he's full HP, too, man. I mean, jeez. But here's the thing about the SKODA T17 that I have to note for you guys. The SKODA T17 is going to be a big threat later in the game because you have very good burst damage. You can do 500 damage in some, I don't know, 7 seconds or something like that, right? And just spank people, and then you have a 10-second reload. That's not that long, you know? It's really not that long, and I think this thing is going to be quite a powerhouse if you can stay alive. I don't find doing damage is difficult at all in this vehicle. It's just like the AMX 1357, you know? I think this thing is going to be a big threat at Tier 7. Good, got a mission. I have to keep reminding myself to do this clan thing. Okay, I already picked up my tour missions. It's fine. Let's go again. I'll try and do like 2 more, guys. But man, I had 2 really good games in this vehicle to start off. Like, I don't know if I told you guys this already, but obviously I had the game on Malinovka. I think I did mention this at the beginning of the video, but I talked about so much. And then the first game, I had a really, really good game on Sand River, I think it was. Was it Sand River? Or something like that. And I mean, I did, oh no, it was El Haluf. And I did tons of damage, man. I did 2k damage. Easy. 2k damage. And we won. And then I had a game on Mali. And that was a very good game. I did like a little over 3k combined. All right, this map, I really hate this map, but we're gonna have to go out to the field because I need to get spotting damage unless the T17 goes out to the field. If the T17 goes out to the field, I might just camp. Or we could just grab this bush over here, which is kind of shit, but I would do it. Doing it really. We've also had 3, 6, 7 games in a row, so that's not bad. I think I'm just going to go out to this bush and see if I can get a little bit of spotting. Because at least from this bush, I can still kind of run away. Should be able to run away. Yeah, I don't think that bush is going to do much, man. But so I'm going to sit here, and I don't know if we'll really get much from here. Okay, we're spotting the SKODA here at least. We're not in the same position. Do we need 2 lights at the same position? We're in different bushes. We are in different bushes. I'm thinking I just kind of want to do damage here, to be completely honest with you. I think I can run away from here. Yeah, we're good. I have 46% concealment, so I mean, should be fine here. I'm just going to do damage. This is why I wanted to do damage instead. Tier 7 is just, like, I'm telling you, man, I do not feel right playing these tiers anymore. Even Tier 7, I just, like, if it's Tier 7 or 8 or below at this point, it just doesn't feel right to me. Okay, my aim is freaking terrible. Good. Can just load the standards. I don't think we really need the APCRs. What's the shot velocity on the APs? 900. It's not terrible. It's 1357. That hit. Wild. Oh, this Cromwell, man, this is a shoot fest. Is this breakable? What's he behind? Which T-17? Which one? Clearly people aren't very happy with our performance here so far. You. Okay. Sorry. Where is this boy? Is that like breakable? There he is. Okay, ooh, 1357's right here. Thank God there's no CVS at this tier. Okay, he's gone. Is my sixth sense just like broken? Or was that a blind shot? Or like what happened there? Is this guy just like blind firing, I guess? Is he the only one left? There's a Jagdpanzer, a Su-100Y. I think I might be able to just spot this guy. This could be a really, really dumb play. Let's see if we can do it. I think he's just there, so... If I put myself here, I think the game mechanics should work for me. Maybe. Who was the guy that told me to uninstall? STRV-74 Creamsicle. Alright. Creamsicle. 32k battles, 48% average win rate. Do I want to listen to this guy? What do you guys think? You guys let me know in the comments if I should listen to this guy. Well, that worked. I think we did okay. A little passive, but I'll take it. 872 damage, 111 assist. Not my best game. Also not my best aiming that we had there. But we slaughtered everyone in the city. And here you go, guys. Another 15-3. So... I swear, man, like 1105 damage. Okay, we got some blinds there. Yeah, that's right. We definitely had some blind shots. So 3 kills, 1100 damage. I guess that's decent, right? Let's go again. 48% win rate player telling me to uninstall. I don't know, man. Should I listen to this guy? What do you guys think? Alright, let's see if we can catch someone out in the mid. I'm just going to load... No, I'm going to load standards. I want to see if one of these SKODAs is going to run to the mid and we can clip him out in my little spot. Just got to be careful of return fire because this is a tier 9 game. None of these guys want it. Oh, Progetto's here. Interesting. Pull back. Unbelievable how many times I bounced that guy. Bounced him, what, twice? I guess the one side was understandable. I don't think these things have any armor, so I was just kind of surprised by that. Okay, good. Looks like he ran away a little bit. There he is again. Good, he just got smoked. Okay. Missed the auto shot. That was pretty wild. That was just straight up RNG, man. I went to auto lock him and that shit like just hit the dirt, like not even close to him. I was pretty impressed with how much that missed, actually. Okay, there's actually a way to knock this tree here. And you sit right on the corner. Okay, Kalana's just going in for it. It's good stuff. I was going to say you can kind of... Oh, I knocked it like shit. You can kind of like sit here and almost double bush. It's pretty nice. Okay, I'm going to start coming back. We're going to lose the east, I think. I'm going to load APCRs, and I'm just going to sit here. Just going to keep an eye on this Progetto as well. But he's being challenged and doesn't have that much HP left anyway. Sit right here. And this tree, like if you do it properly, this tree can block your shot. Not block your shot. Block you from being lit here. Just kind of pull up like this. See if this Yogg Tiger is going to push. And he's going to have to give me his side. But I should be able to pin his side. Okay, let's see if he pushes. Come on, dude. Okay, SKODA's pushing in. If this guy runs back to me, I'll help him. Here comes the Yagg. Reloading. Should have held it for the... Nah, I wouldn't even been able to clean up the Su-100 anyway. Waffle just fired. He's running. I'm safe here. Should be safe here. I'm just going to go on reload. Can I spot this Waffle Panzer? Can he like one-shot me though? If he has the big gun? Maybe I just go after this T-25 instead. Sounds like a good idea. Flank this guy. No one should have shots. We've won the west side of this map. So this is not a smart play for this guy, I don't think. Okay, everyone else had the same idea. I didn't need to ram him, but I chose to, like an idiot. Watch this Su-130. Okay. I'm just gonna sit here for a minute and see if... I want to know if this guy is still, like, poking in this area. Because if I run forward, I'll get hit by him. But do I just take a shot at this point, or what? Yeah, I think he's probably still sitting like right here. Maybe not, based on where the Centurion was, actually. He might be actually behind the building. Yeah, I think he's like right here. Or he ran away to this corner or something like that. Yeah, he did. He's in this other corner, I think. Probably K0. Or not. Good. I can take one from the Sioux, so I'll just take it. I think he is down there. Yeah, he is. Why would he be there? That is not an effective spot for your team, dude. Like, at all. That is just a really dumb play, in my opinion. 991, 102. I mean, these games are these are not good games, man. But I'm just giving you guys the content. Like, I mean, what are these games, man? I played the first two battles I played that I didn't record are the ones that really set me up to have a good time in this vehicle. And I'm having a good time. It's just these are not like stellar games, man. They're just kind of all over the place, you know. But it's a win, so we'll take that. We're averaging 981, 633, including the Mali game, which is not great. We just have to do more damage, man. If I'm going to keep getting all these freaking garbage maps, we just have to do more damage. That's really what it comes down to. Ugly maps, man. Ugly maps. Abbey, Runeberg. Ugly maps. Yeah, we have to do more damage. I'm just not playing it well enough, to be honest. This thing is definitely capable of doing 1500 damage easy. Now I would prefer to do like 2k plus. I'm just going to load the APCRs until I know that I need or don't need them, and then I'll load the others. Kind of knocked this tree down poorly, but it's fine. FSV is going to the right spot, kind of counter thing here. Where's this guy? Move, move, dude. I need someone to be here to make sure that no one runs down the zero line, so... Actually don't... In my EBR, I like to make these like little passes, but I just don't think this is going to be easy to do. If I get spotted, like this thing is just too slow. You know what I mean? I don't think it can really do an active run. I want to do one, but I just don't think it's going to be good at doing that. Kind of just trying to wait for some easy shots, man. This is an 8 game, so I want to kind of be careful. can. Just play this passively, man. I mean, what the heck? I don't really know what else to do right now. Runeberg's a really difficult map, man, for me. I just don't, like... I feel like I get outplayed quite a bit on this map. I don't think anyone's going to end up here, though. I have no thoughts about this game currently. I really don't. I just don't see anything I can really do safely. Let me see if I can get shots at this Sioux. He's behind cover. Look at this IS-3, man. This is a very interesting play for the IS-3. Did he fire? Dude, is this guy a bot? What the heck was that? Oh, he was shooting at him. Okay. Freaking trollish Russian armor. Alright, I need to reload and run away from here, I think, at this point. I'm just going to start doing this. Vacating. See if I can help this Sioux. He's going to be eliminated. Some games, man. Why is it that when I watch streamers, their games are always close and mine are just like this? Like every single game is just a slaughter. This is just sad, dude. There's just nothing you can do, man. There's literally nothing you can do. Eventually, one of these guys is going to come up behind me. Okay, E25. Probably one tank that I really don't want to be targeting me, because I'm not even going to have time to reload. Maybe one. Fantastic. 938 damage, 258 assist, another freaking slaughter. These games just aren't that fun, man. You know, like I just thought. This is why I try and, when I play this game now, I just try and play tanks that I really enjoy, like the T100 LT, because, like, when is this ever fun, man? I mean, we haven't had there's no way we could have made any kind of noticeable impact on any of these games we've played today. At all. You know? I mean, just like every single one of these games has been completely one-sided. Completely one-sided, man. Unbelievable, dude. I thought I was going to be able to mark this thing lightning quick. And this matchmaking has not been pleasant. I just would like an open map. I mean, we had Muravanka, right? But like that was just not a great game. This map, dude, Safe Haven too. Like these maps, like give me something, man, that I can work with. Give me another Muravanka. Mali, Proc, Westfield. Goodness gracious, Corellia, like, all these maps are just garbage, dude. What can I say though, man? I mean, I had Mali and Miravanka so far, so we're in our what 8th or 9th battle of this vehicle, so I guess that's not terrible to have both of those. I also plan on making this a very long session, by the way, guys. So I'm planning on making this like I'm doing like Ayuksen style for this one, man. We're gonna be going well over an hour. I give you guys a lot of content in this vehicle because I know it's new and I know you guys want to see it. But I just wish these games were a little bit more eventful. Just wait and see if this even spots something. Okay, there's the LTG. He's in the back though. Oh no, he's not. God, dude. I feel like I am always the victim of blind shots, man. Like, so often. What is Tiger doing? Okay, it's a little bit of damage. Making sure I'm not lit here. I'm going to make my way to the mid, I think. Let's see what this E50 does. Kind of what I was looking for him to do. He's kind of behind a wall. It's fine. Okay, what can I do here? Trying to use this tree to my advantage. Okay, whatever, I guess this guy just is going to poke. Just keep advancing with the team, man. Like, what the heck, dude? These games are just, like, so one-sided. I don't even have time to, like, do anything, you know? Just go after this bot, SKODA T17. Like, the rest of the team is falling. Alright, let's just get this TVP. I don't want to be one of those people that, like, just tries to farm damage on the AFK tank. Okay, he's dead anyway. Let's get the cover. Okay, BZ is all that is left, and he will die. And another 4-minute game. These games are so fun. These games are just like I could just AFK these games if I wanted to. Like that's how pointless they are, man. It's like we haven't had one good game yet, man. I mean, maybe someone who was really good at the game could have won like one of these. Like maybe the one on Muravanka. We might have had a chance if we ran away. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, the Oni was full HP and all. We definitely could have played better, though, on almost all of them. I could have gotten a little bit more damage and all on all of these, but it's just like I am not like a stat padding player, dude. Like I just do what I think I need to do. You know, I don't like running around the map full speed trying to like get to the next best place. Also, I can do 200 damage here. You know, when it's not going to make any difference at all whether we win or lose. You know, on whether we win or lose. I'm going to take the mid, I think. I'm just kind of scared of this Borisk. These things terrify me, man. Because I've now played one, and I know how powerful they are. I like coming here now to see if I can get anyone that's crossing. Spotted. I bet you one of the light tanks is in one of these bushes, so I'm just going to wait until I'm dark. Then run. I don't think the Borisk should have been able to get up there without me spotting him or anything like that, so should be fine. Okay, here comes the T-17. Where's this guy going? Just there? Those just blind shots, or what's he shooting at? I'm not sure. He hurt my gun, though. Okay. SKODA's advancing. M6 is camping in the window. This sucks, man. I'm like perma-spotted here. I have to... There's really nowhere safe I can go right now, to be honest with you. I hate this map, dude. What can I do with this? Like, two of us are just gonna sit here. Like, this is just so dumb, dude. So uneventful. He actually let me reload. He could have poked that. I kind of have the Hellcat there to support me. I gotta be really careful how I poke this. So did you guys notice like how careful I was when I poked it? Because I need to know like exactly who has shots on me. His shell velocity is pretty slow. I can almost like straight up dodge it. I'm so thankful that this Artie has not been targeting me, because I would have to be dodging if the Hummel was targeting me. Which I don't think would be terribly difficult, but still, it's just something to note. I feel like this Borisk, like if he was really good, would have came around and tried to do something like this by now, to be honest with you. Since I'm permalit here, like he has permanent information of where I am, right? And he's still there. These guys can move up and start getting an angle on this guy, man, you know? I knew he only had 3 left and I had 5, so I was just going to trade with him. I want to, like, give you guys some eventful stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is just so, like... I don't know what else to say to entertain you guys, man. I mean, you're just freaking sitting here the whole game doing nothing. Because he chose to take this position, you know. I mean, not sure what else we'd be doing anyway because it's freaking Berlin, but... Gosh, this is like that meme with the dude with the stick that's like, come on, do something. That's what this is right now. I mean, this is just like painful. See about this M6. Is he still here? Yeah, he is. Oh, no, he's not. He was in the window before. I think he moved back a little bit. This Borisk is going to get impatient, and he's going to come after me, man. He can clip me out easy at this point. I'm all for trading with you, man. I mean, like, you put us in this predicament where we're literally just sitting, staring at each other for the last fucking 5 minutes, bro. You know, like, I don't know what else we can really do here. There's the boar. See, I knew this guy was going to do this at some point. Thank you, Hellcat. Alright, let's go after this Borisk. Okay, easy peasy, and now we gotta keep pushing here, go after the Hellcat. I think we go underneath just in case. Kind of do what the Super Hellcat's doing. There's the Hellcat. Sue is in the back. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Just want to double check that real quick. This has been the closest game that we've had so far, and it was on Berlin, and I sat there for literally like 6 or 7 minutes just staring at another freaking SKODA T17. There's the Hummel. you going, dude? Okay, I guess he's just going to keep running away. And I will go after him. Because I have nothing better to do. They can hunt that Su-130, man. It's fine. I'm going to go counter the enemy light, which is technically my job. I'm actually going to load APCRs just because of his turret. The turret is really trollish on the LTG. It looks like a one-eyed ogre, but still, the turret is kind of powerful. Figure out where this guy is. Just going to keep my turret like kind of this way. There he is. Dang, I was really hoping for a high roll. Ran me. Good job, man. 21-12 damage, 246 assists, guys. All good. They just have to clean up the Su-130. I think they're more than capable of doing so. I think we'll be fine here. What is this camo? I've never seen a pink camo. What is this camo? There you go. Beautiful. Well, we had a good amount of damage in this game and 4 kills, so it's good. How many more, guys? What are we at? An hour and 7 minutes? A couple more. A couple more for sure. And I'm going to get off. But hey, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. I mean, again, I know these are some of the worst games that I've played just based on overall enjoyment, you know, in a long time. Like, these games are just very boring. This was a mastery, though, because of the 4 kills we got and all, so I think that worked out pretty well. But I hope you guys are enjoying the content nonetheless, man, you know. I really do. I try and, like, my goal is to keep you guys entertained, which is why I think it's so important for me to continue playing lights, because they're usually the tanks that have the most going on, right? You're moving around the map the fastest, you know. Everything is like this with light tanks, especially with the tier 10 ones. Everything is so fast. The tanks are a lot faster, you know. So it's my goal to give you guys, you know, entertaining content, but I understand that this is a bit boring. Sometimes tier 7 can be a bit boring. But I want to give you guys a lot of content with this tank so you can see, like, what it's doing, right? In certain situations, you know, how it's performing, you know, because it's a brand new tank and my channel is about light tanks, right? So, like, that's my goal. This guy's a very good player. He has a 10,600 WTR. Tristan Gold. Shout out to that guy. He's a very good player. I'm hitting a rock here. Interesting. Okay, other SKODA's going here. Ooh, don't do that, man. That's not smart. Yeah. Good reaction time by the SKODA T17. I have a feeling I will take blind shots here, so I'm not really... don't think I want to poke this. But if Masoto's here to take shots, then I kind of will. Okay, nothing. Good, there you go, 7032. Go for it. You have a shot? You don't have a shot, maybe. Yeah, I don't think he has a shot. Let's poke it again quick. You can hear the blind firing, guys? Can you hear that? And Mount Pass, guys. Yeah, like, these maps have been so bad, dude, it's not even funny. Like, this whole rotation of maps has just been trash. I would not make this play if I was you, man, but whatever you think is the right play. I'm literally going to run all the way back to this hill right here. Because I just feel like this team is getting outplayed tremendously. I don't want this 1375 hitting me, though. This is just going to be a slaughter. I'd like to try and do as much damage as possible. And we're going to be able to do that from here. Okay. I keep running away. Just gonna go from this corner, help the type. Come back. I guess that's check for come back. Retreat. Ooh. That's not the tank I expected. So like 7032, I'm like, yeah, I can't do anything to that. Okay. I'm just gonna reload and run. We're heavily outmatched here. How do I get the most out of this? I think like if I sit at this rock and sit like right here maybe. Just leaving this type to die, but it's fine. What else can I do, man? I'm thinking if I sit right here, I can get 5 off, and then hopefully get more, another 5, as long as the SKODA doesn't come around this corner. Hoping he doesn't. Okay. Okay, reload now. T-43. I didn't know you could do that. It's fine. Interesting. Okay, now we just sit in this corner and try and get the most out of this. I don't know what he was waiting for. Like, just shoot me, dude. 1570 damage, 99 assist. And this is an example of a game where I actually used my brain to the best of my ability and went, how do I get the most possible damage out of this game? You saw how I did that? Like, I really tried to emphasize it this time and just let people die, because it's like, why are you going to help people? The game is completely over, man. Like, you know, just try and do the most damage you can, and that's it. So 1570 damage. Excellent, excellent. I think if we play one more, if it's a really good game, it'll take us to about 1 hour 30, and I'll let you guys go. But we've played a lot. I'm sorry I forgot to reset this so that one Mali game is counting. Good, Miravanka again. Let's see if we can play a better game this time around on this map. I forgot the first Outpost, the first game we played on Outpost. I actually almost forgot about that one. But that was such a slaughter that I don't even want to say, like, because that's a decent map, right? But it was just a slaughter. So, all right, what I'm going to do is I am going to take this bush like right here to try and counter this at first. I think I want to do that. Counter, they have a 1357. I think it's actually very important to counter him. Am I the only, there's a Type 64 and a Super Chaffee, but I'm the only tier 7, like. So it actually depends on where these guys go. Yeah, I'm just going to sit actually right here, I think. Just sit right here and wait real quick. See if we light this guy. Coming up and over. There's MT-25. Just going to take that shot. think anyone's here. Okay, Stag. What are you doing, Stag? What are you doing, man? Why? Why are you doing this? Tier 6 and 7, man, is just like a giant question mark every time you hit the battle button. Quote me on that, guys. Seriously, go spread that quote. Tier 6 and under is a question mark every time you hit the battle button. And I don't mean in terms of like what map you're going to get. I mean what enemies you're going to get and what teammates you're going to get. It is just you have no idea, man, what kind of teammates you're going to get. At least tier 10 is a little more consistent. You have usually better players. I'm just going to be kind of careful pushing this because they still have 1357. Was he spotted somewhere? No. He hasn't been lit. PK's here. Can I hit this guy? I don't have CVS, so this kind of makes me nervous. Like, if 1357 is sitting right here, you know, I think he'll spot me. So I'm just going to kind of wait to make sure these guys are pushing in, so he should not be here. There he is. What's he doing there? Where is he? There he is. I'm going to push through the mid. I think that's the best way to do this. What are we at? Almost a little over 1,000 combined. Let's try and get a little more out of this, shall we? CS44 in the open. It's all terrible shots by me, but there was some breakable cover there, so... I see the T-78. Okay, now I have to move. Wasn't sure if I'd be spotted or not. I have no words, guys. I keep telling you guys, man, Artie... hits too hard. They really just need to cap the damage on it, because I know that's a really hard shot to hit, but like 900, come on, man. I was full HP. I was literally full HP, man. A tier 7 Artie one-shotting a tier 7 tank. Like, is this really okay? You know, like... at least put me down to a one-shot, man. Because this game, now we're losing a lot of HP, but this game had the potential to be much, much, much better. You know, if I didn't get hit with that shot, we would have gotten to here, and I probably would have gotten pressed anyway because the team just started melting out of nowhere, but at least we probably could have almost doubled our combined, I would say, if I did not get hit with that shot. And there are people that literally think I'm crazy when I say that I'm not saying it needs to be nerfed Artie anymore, but just cap the damage on the shots so that you can't really pen with Artie. Because the whole point is to stun people, not one-shot people from across the map, man. I mean, that is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, in my opinion. So we will watch the rest of this game and play one more after this. But To me, I just think that's bullshit, guys. I'm sorry. I know how difficult of a shot it is to hit, but you should not be able to one-shot any tank when you're playing a tank from the red line that has no threat to it other than you have to dodge the enemy arty if they decide to shoot you, you know. You should not be able to KV2 somebody from the red line, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just so unbalanced in my opinion. Even though I know how hard of a shot it is to hit, but still. Like, I'm just not okay with that, man. I'm not okay with that. Just cap it, man. Like to like 600 or 700 or something, you know. If it does pen. This way I'm at least not one-shotted by someone who's just sitting in the back of the map doing nothing. Because who knows, man, I could have, if I stayed alive, now, we were kind of going into a dangerous territory. I was willing to take that risk and push a little bit. But who knows, man, this game could have been a lot closer, man, if I was alive right now. A lot closer. Like, the shot that guy hit, I think it's a small possibility that it'll literally change the outcome of the game, just like that, one shot. And you should not be able to do that with an artillery tank. This is just my opinion, guys. Whatever you guys think, but just my opinion. So, but now you know that this thing is very vulnerable to HE, right? So you have to keep that in mind. It was a nice shot. I'll give him that. Alright, let's get into another battle. Fucking hate Artie, dude. Oh my god, man. If you guys couldn't tell, I just, like, there's a reason that people call it cancer. I like Artie, only when it's on my team. We're getting all the 8 games now and stuff. I'm considering putting turbo on this thing. I really am. Like dropping vents and running turbo. I kind of like the vents though. But I might actually run turbo on this thing. Like, you can keep up with the rest of light tanks, but I just really like to be able to get to a location faster. I feel like that's very underrated, getting to locations as fast as possible. Because you're keeping up with the rest of the tier 7 lights pretty much, but... Okay, they have 2 lights going to the mid. Okay, I don't like this so far. No one's helping me here. Just gonna run away. It's not even worth it trying to gather information, because I don't want to take a shot from anybody. LTs go to spot. Not when you leave the map open like that, man. I will not, you know. You can say whatever you want, man. I'm just gonna sit right here and wait for people. There's CS. If we went mid this game, we would have gotten slaughtered. Do I want to try and help this? Like, how else can I help this guy right now? I don't know why, but I just felt like I wasn't going to get spotted. The Su-130 is way closer than I thought he was, though. And SKODA's up here, so he would have spotted me. I don't know why it occurred to me that I thought I wasn't going to get spotted taking that shot. Good job, LT. Dude has no idea, man. Like, he thinks we're supposed to run down this line. You know how dangerous that is, man. Like, what are we supposed to do, man? You let me know, man. What you think we're supposed to do here? You know, entire team is getting slaughtered. You know, it's your fault, LT. It's your fault. Half the team got slaughtered in the mid. Like, if me and the AMX 1357 went together to the mid, maybe we had a chance, but. There's the Iron Arnie. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic, man. What are these games, man? I'm just trying to survive so I can actually do something. What can I do with this, man? I don't even know what I can do with this right now. At least let me get a kill on the Progetto or something, dude. LTs are suck. That's really nice English, man. Tell me why I should listen to you. Just trying to at least kill the Progetto, man. Oh my god, with these games, dude. I have to play another. I have to end on a good game, man. And then I'm going to stop playing at night because this is just what happens at night, man, for whatever reason. Like, these games are just, like, so freaking bad, dude. They're just so bad. It's, like, not even funny, man. Let's see. Scorpion. Service record, 48% win rate. Lights. I have to do this. Let's see. Played the American lights. Yeah. 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 Wow. 1 mark on the Bulldog. 1 mark on the T92. This guy's really good, man. He's right. We should be listening to this guy. For sure, for sure. I think we should be listening to this guy. I don't know about you guys, but I think we should listen to him. He definitely seems like he's a better player than me, so. We're still over 1,000 damage. But, like, dude, this thing has the capability to have the damage numbers that I have in the AMX 1357, which I have like 16, I average like 1,600 damage. So these games have just been literally awful, man. And I know I'm not playing it great, but, like, give me a break, dude. How many games have we had that have even lasted like 5 minutes, bro? I mean, just give me something that's at least partially close. And maybe try not getting pinned by Artie for 900 in the face, you know? I think last game we might have... Like, if someone went with me, we could have tried to at least push the one side of the map, maybe. I'm trying to think how I could have done more damage or something like that in that game. Could always go mid, but I just don't... It's a 50-50. I never do 50-50s, guys. And I get heat for it, man. People on mines are like, you should have went to the hill. We would have won the hill. And I'm like, why would I ever do 50-50 odds, man? You know, I would never do 50-50 odds in my life. SKODA should be dark here. It's going to sit right here. We should be able to spot people that are coming into the city unless I'm too slow to this position. There's M6. Just going to take these shots. Not lit. Good, good, good. Good stuff. It's VK. No one's in position to take these shots. I need someone like on this hill. Okay, there's SKODA. Coming back, coming back. Is this guy just going to stay here? Okay, he goes dark. In Zom dark, and we move. Okay, I think I'm going to go help the east. It's usually what I do. Okay. I think we gave some information here. Got a shot into the M6. Gave the information that he was going to the city at least. I didn't spot anyone up on that hill or anything. We could go mid actually here. Okay, here's the SKODA. I can counter this guy. He's gonna like me here though. That's fine. Should be fine. Should be fine. Okay. Come on, Stir. Why are you running away, dude? You're behind the trees. Just shoot him. Mix him a one shot. So 100 is visible. Okay. Turn back, turn. Okay. I always feel like the Thunderbolt has no armor. Does this HTC need help with the BZ? Because I'm kind of willing to do it. Dude, there was just two of them there. Good, he goes down. Okay. That's nice. I think I might try and push this side of the map, to be honest. Or do I go mid here? I think I go mid for now. This is a pretty close game. Maybe it was better on the Stir to run away. Maybe it helped him stay alive. I think we join this Progetto. I'm just worried about where the heck is the Gavika? This thing is so slow, man. I wanted to get here so much faster. There's the Gavika. Okay. That's pretty good info. I hope the Thunderbolt doesn't light me here. I shouldn't be lit. There's a lot of foliage here. I want to kind of poke up like here. I'm hoping these guys can kind of keep the Gavika busy. Or should I just help this Progetto? I think I helped the Progetto here, actually. Okay, good. Come back out. Now we have to go after the Thunderbolt. Go, dude. We're gonna lose the base soon. Thunderbolt and then base. Or maybe just base. I'm not gonna have time. Need to get back to the base. Okay, we have to eliminate the Thunderbolt if we're going to even have a chance here, though. So now I have to just risk this. Challenger will have shots, and so will the M6, but at this point, like, if we're going to win this game, this is how we're going to win it. Okay. Standards. 744. No way I can go back to the base in time, I don't think. And the M6 is... I can't even one clip the M6 either. Whatever, 2292 damage, 186 assist. Do we want to play one more, guys? I'm going like... I really want to give you guys as much content as possible with this tank. I could have tried to go for the base, but at that point, like the M6 would have lit me. We could have tried to maybe go around and low and then reset the base that way. But I think it's just way too much, man. Like, could I have gone low and then poked... You know, because the M6 was at the city. We could have went low, maybe, instead. But I don't know, man. I just don't, like... Then I would have probably gotten pressed by the M6. It's like, you have to start eliminating people. You know what I mean, guys? Like, you have to, at some point, take the risk and start eliminating other tanks. Because if you just go to the base and leave everyone there, then you're going to get pressed anyway, and you're going to lose the game. So, like, you have to try and make decisions on the fly about who you're going to go after first. We did 2,400 damage, and this is what I'm talking about with this vehicle. This is the kind of potential this thing has when the game is actually close. And you know me, I just don't adjust to games very well. So when it's a slaughter, I'm just not good at that. I'm very good at end game, close end games, right? And this is what we were doing. We were starting to like prioritize, right, and eliminate targets. And I flung a shot at the M44. I didn't have to do that. I should have just been going right after the M6. But even then, like, we had a tough time with him, right? But this is what this tank is capable of doing, man. I'm telling you, like, we just had a bad team here. But if this game was just a little bit closer, we probably could have carried this one. You know, if the M6 was maybe down to like a couple shots, then I could have cleaned him up, reloaded, remaneuvered, and maybe got a reset on the cap, right? Lost 91k from that, holy crap. But yeah, this is more like it, guys. Like, this is what I'm talking about with this tank, and I'm just hoping the games get closer and better. Because like I tell you guys, man, like I'm just really bad at adjusting to games that are just not close. You know, I wish I was better. I am getting much better. I'm much better at adjusting to it in a tank like the EPR 105, though you wouldn't think that because I literally have a 43% win rate in this vehicle right now over like 130 battles or whatever, which I just think is so absurd. But we are at 75% on the mark. But yeah, like this is the thing with this tank, man. And why I told you guys at the beginning of this session, like this thing is so freaking powerful, man, in the end game situations. But unfortunately, I've made mistakes this session, and the games have just not even been close to begin with anyway. And so that was the first game where I actually felt like, all right, we have a chance here. And you get, I hope you get as into it as I get into it, right? Like I'm starting to prioritize, take people out and stuff, you know. And we were really moving there. We were zooming. We did 2,400 damage, and a lot of it came at the end of the game. So, like when we left the city area, I had what, like 100 damage and like 60 spotting damage. You see what I mean, man? Like this is just, it's two things, guys. It's the fact that I don't adjust well to the games, but also when I have all of these games that just none of them are ever even close. It's just really hard for me to like have good stats, you know. I hate to say it, it's just the way it is, though. Okay, let's poke this. There's no CVS because it's tier 7, so we should be able to outspot everyone that pokes here. Good. I just noticed Leopard was sitting there poking. I thought he was like over here on this hill and didn't have shots on me. And that's why you don't do that. I'm terrified I'm going to get one-shotted by Artie again or something. I don't think the M41 has the capability of doing that, though. Just KV2. Not going to take this shot. It's a pixel. Trying to get 2 off before I pull down. It's good on the AMX. Got 2 shots. I'm going to relocate now. Just a little bit. Come right here with the T-34. Should be fine here. Oh, my spot. KV2. See why I really like the coordination thing? Because it like pops up right in your face every time you spot someone. So it's really helpful. You know immediately when you've spotted someone. Good. Down in time. I feel like it's always a risk taking that second shot, man. I like tense up, you know, I take that second shot. I'm like, it's like in the Borisk, you know? Same thing in the Borisk. Borosk. Now, however you're supposed to pronounce that thing. See, another close game. We're slowly building up damage, guys. You know, slowly building up damage. I think I can hit this guy safely from all the way over here. If I poke like right here. Okay, he went down. Actually. 2 into the CS. Slowly working up our damage, guys. I was going to say, I'm almost wondering if I can get an angle to go solid bush against the CS. Have those shots. It's kind of behind this building now, though. considering pushing this Covenanter, kind of. Taking this pocket. Definitely going now. Like this KV2. Good, good, good. Is he pointing at me? I tensed up, man. It scared the shit out of me. Would have been a pixel for him if he hit that. And I don't know, since we already got hit in the face by Arta for 900, I would not have enjoyed that. Good. Light him on fire. Let's go after Stir Meal. Zadimka is over here too. Good, got the spotting damage on him. He's AFK. Ufka. I don't need APCRs for the Stir, right? I don't think I do. Let's just jump on this guy, man. I'll give you guys some entertainment. Oh, he's over here. Okay. Should I still jump on this guy? Sort of, kind of? Maybe. Machine gun down to death by the leopard. Okay. 1880 damage, 1049 assist. One more. One more, guys. Make it a 2-hour session. This has just been so weird, man. Like, this session, for the most part. I mean, these last 2 games, I'm feeling the tank. I'm starting to feel the tank, guys. Maybe I'm just not warmed up to the tank either. Maybe that's the other thing. But I'm starting to feel it now. Now we're getting into it. 1198, 475. All right, last game, guys. This will be my longest session ever, and I'm going to leave my computer on all night to be able to upload it. Responding to comments, guys. Okay. I'm still mad about that Artie shot. I'm just letting you guys know. I'm still really mad about that Artie shot, dude. It bothers me too much, man. I really wish it didn't bother me so much, because I know there are some people that are like, dude, Whirls, you know, it's just Artie. And I'm like, I know, but I hate Artie. I hate Artie, man. Because it's just, it is the tank that literally makes good players worse, you know? When when bad players get good shots like that, you know? You just hate it, man, you know? Like, leave the light tanks alone, man. Go target the heavy tanks. Go target the heavy tanks, bro. Just making sure no one pokes this back corner. That's what I'm scared of. Maybe the Tiger P will. Okay, no, he went over there. Come on, M4. Someone's gonna do it. Someone's gonna do it. It's gonna be the one I can't pin. Alright, I feel like I can pick a better spot to... Am I stuck? Like, literally on this rock? I'm stuck. I think I can pick a better spot to kind of go after these guys. Maybe this rock. Oh, can really only get shots on the M4 from here. I could just sit right here, though. This. The Czech language is very, very interesting, man. It's actually very cool. I really like it. It's very different. It's very different, man. There we go. Tracked. I don't need the APCRs, man. I'm just going to switch to the APs for this. We'll start pushing into these guys. Just gonna poke this. I'm like too fast for my ping, dude. I literally aimed that shot right at the SKODA and like the reticle couldn't even freaking keep up. Dude, like, can you just go? Like, what are you guys waiting for, man? For real? Like, why am I the light tank that has no armor? Like, this E25 is full HP, could literally just YOLO in, and this game will be over, man. Like, instantly, you know? Just go, man. Just go, like... What are you waiting for, man? Now he waits till I freaking reload to do that. Okay, Stir is there, though. Kind of. Does he have a shot, though? Doesn't even look like he has a shot, really. It's fine. Come on, guys. Like, just push up with me, please. Thank you. Thank you. Hoping Stir doesn't hit me. I think we're good. I think I was dark by then, so... Okay, now the concern is going to be the Stirrer meal. So you all got to go in together. Someone could E25 and CS could definitely take a shot from him. I don't know about the Hellcat. You guys just got to go for it. Go, 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 go. There you go. Good, 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 good stuff. Good, he missed, I think. Go, 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 go. What are you so afraid of, man? There's no one there. Insane concealment on the FP304, apparently. 1471, 139 assist, guys. All right, I'm done, man. We've been at this for 2 hours. I need to get some sleep, man, for sure. Eat and get some sleep, guys. But I hope you enjoyed. I know this is kind of a mixed bag, you know. A very mixed bag. But we played a lot and a lot of battles in this vehicle, guys. 1471 damage that game. Apply this. What are we averaging? 1270 damage, 53% win rate over 15 battles. You guys can just see that. Good. Yeah, this has been quite a session, guys. We've played in this session 13 battles with the SKODA T17, and we averaged, including my Mali game this morning, 1217 damage and 451 assist. And overall, I don't think that's awful, but like I would like to be like I average 1660 damage in the AMX 1357. I know that this is a little more powerful. I would like to be averaging 1500 minimum in this tank. And I think the matchmaking was just not very kind today, but also, again, I don't think that I played the games the best, and especially starting off being as aggressive as I was on Outpost and just other games, man. I think the Pearl River game too, like I think we definitely could have done more of that game, but that one was kind of tricky. But there's a lot of content for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I am out 2 hours, guys. 2 hours. Longest video I've ever recorded for you on YouTube. See you for the next one. Bye.